When did you go into the military?
Okay, well, I signed up to go into the Marines in 1994, all summer long. I was trying to get in and they were giving me a hard time. It was really hard. But after about 4 months, they finally approved my health because I had a lot of health issues. So that was what was stumbling me. They finally let me in, and I wasn't supposed to go until after Christmas. But then the recruiter says, well, we need you to go in now. It was November. And it pissed my father off because I wouldn't be able to celebrate Christmas with the family. And for me to leave before Christmas pissed him off. So we all got together and had like this big dinner. But then my dad proceeded to humiliate me and yell at me throughout the dinner. And I said, you know what? I'm glad I'm going into Marines tomorrow. I hope I never see you guys again. I was in there for 6 weeks in boot camp. To have 3 phases, I was in phase one. I never made it to phase two or phase three, which is where you do all the running around and what do you call that? The fartlek course or whatever, where you climb up things and you crawl under things and
How did they treat you
I
there?
don't, like the military treats you like crap.
So they were like kind of pissed that you weren't, going on to phase
Oh, you mean
two.
how did
And
my family treat me or the military?
oh, the military. Because I mean, you said you only got to phase one. So are
The
they like
military treated
screaming
me
at
like
you?
crap. Like,
Like,
well, I treated everyone like crap. They didn't treat me any worse than anyone else.
so you were discharged from the military, or did you
Yeah,
quit?
I quit.
Okay,
I'm a quitter.
and they released you. Like they gave you that release and all that.
Yeah. They gave me entry level separation on my DD2. What is it called? DD 214. It's a form when you get discharged. It's not dishonorable. It's not honorable. It's just general, what do you call it? Entry
And
level separation.
let me
And it's in
ask you
my old
this.
name too. People are like, "Oh, you weren't in there. You can't prove it." Well, it's in my old name. If you know, if I've been doxxed. You know my old name. You know to look under that name.
Well, let me ask you something. There is some stuff floating around I wanted to ask you about. There is a mugshot that said you were arrested for possession of meth. Are you
That's
okay to
not
talk?
true. That mugshot was on mugshots.com. I was arrested in 2008 for shoplifting at Walmart.
Okay, so somebody changed
I
it.
had the file expunged, so the file doesn't exist anymore. And that
Okay.
fake police report that people are putting, and they're writing on there, and equally crazy is David Stewart. What police report says an equally crazy? Right there, you know that was a fudged up police report, but the actual police report, that one was from 2010 when I took my fist and put it in some woman's face. I was a woman at the time, by the way. She grabbed for my eyes with a dirty, nasty, cigarette stained hillbilly nails, and she's cussing me out because I wouldn't give her money. She was one of those people in the street. Can I have some money? Do you have any money? Help me out. And I made the mistake of saying fuck you to her. And you don't say that to people in the street. So she called me on my bullshit by me saying fuck you to her. She ended up chasing me down the street and right in front of a CTA bus. I was going to get on the bus and the driver slammed the door so I couldn't get on to safety. And I ended up getting trapped between the bus and her. So I took my pepper spray, the one called the Spitfire one, the one that shoots out like a cone. They don't sell it anymore, I guess, because it works too good. I looked it up today on the internet and I saw that you can't get that anywhere anymore. But it saved my life. And then I punched her in the face 3 times. I said, leave me alone. And when I went to run across the street, there were some city workers and they called the police and they said, oh, she's got a knife. And they thought I had a knife. And the cop was like, where's the knife? I said, there's no knife. It's pepper spray here. And I totally like obeyed the police and everything. And they let me go. And by the time when I went to court, the woman showed up and she was screaming and yelling and fighting with the district attorney and everything. They were only trying to help her. She's like, I want money. I want money out of this. And he says, well, she's on Social Security. She's poor. What are you going to get? And so she pissed off the state's attorney so much that the judge actually got mad and said, I could see why she punched you in the face. You know, I was a she still. So that's why I'm using that pronoun. I could see why she punched you in the face. And the judge says, I'm just going to give you 6 months supervision. You behave yourself. You won't hear any more from us, and of course, no more trouble. So I've only
Right.
gotten in trouble twice in my life with the law: shoplifting and punching someone in the face. 2008, the mugshot is from 2008 from Florida, and that was acne. That was not meth. Look at me. Does it look like the face? 53 years old, someone who uses meth. People usually use meth, can't stop, and they end up the face becomes really skinny and gaunt, and their bones disappear. That's what happened to my sister. I saw her, and my sister saw her one time. I ran into her in the street. She was 68 pounds, a full grown fucking adult, 5'7", 60 fucking 8 pounds, or something like that. That's what meth does to people. That's what heroin does.
Well,
And
let me ask.
I'll
Let me
smoke
ask.
pot, but that's it.